I'm making a blueberry cobbler, and I'm going to stick as close to my grandma's recipe as possible, which is a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, a cup of milk, a stick of butter. But I am going to kind of change the recipe around a little bit to make it a little healthier. So right now I have 4 cups of blueberries in here, and I've zested a whole lemon, and I'm just putting in a tablespoon or 2 of einkorn flour, just so that the blueberries don't get so runny inside of the cobbler recipe. Now that the blueberries are prepared, I'm just going to go ahead and put them into this 9x11 casserole dish, and then I'm going to prepare the topping for it. All the dry ingredients are mixed. That's a cup of einkorn flour, and the reason I'm using einkorn is because it's better on your stomach. It's high in protein, and it's just better for gluten sensitivities in general. And then for the liquids, since I'm using einkorn, I can reduce the amount of liquid, so I'm just going to do 3/4 cups of this milk instead of the whole cup that my grandma would have used, and then the stick of butter. Since I'm using einkorn flour and not all-purpose, I've went ahead and added 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, just to give it a better rise. And this was a little runny anyhow. Now that the topping's on, I'm going to place this blueberry cobbler into the oven at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. This pan of veggies is ready to go in the oven and be roasted. Since I have cake in there, I'm going to cook it at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour. Typically, I'd go 400 degrees for closer to the 45 minutes, just so they get nice and roasted. But these will still cook up nice. And so I have a whole diced zucchini in here, a carrot, a parsnip, a package of asparagus, a whole onion, generous grinds of salt and pepper, bell pepper in there, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now the vegetables have finished roasting and they are going to get together.